Hey, if you're watching this video, then you're wondering about getting a bounce back loan with HSBC. Or maybe you've tried to get a bounce back loan with HSBC and you've had some difficulties. Well, stick around. I'm going to share with you my experience with HSBC and why you should be looking at as many options to get a bounce back loan as you possibly can. Now, I've been a banker, or not a banker, I've had a bank account even with HSBC for 35 years. I've got mortgages with them, I've got my personal accounts, I've got my ISA accounts with them, and I've got joint accounts as well. So I've got a pretty good history with HSBC. Now, when these bounce back loans came out at the beginning of 2020, I felt that HSBC should be one of the places that I would go to apply to get one of these bounce back loans, and here's why. My business account was with someone called Cash Plus, who didn't have these bounce back loans, so I had to look elsewhere. Now, HSBC as well were one of the only places that were taking on new clients at the time, right? They were taking on new accounts, and so that gave me the opportunity. Now, my experience with HSBC was that I applied for an account and I sat there for 2 months. I called them every other day to see what the progress was. Sometimes I was on hold for 5 hours. Now, eventually something made me want to go and check my credit rating to see what was going on with that. And I found that HSBC had done multiple hard searches on there, which had ruined my credit rating temporarily, and meant that I had to open another case with them separately to go and remove all of those hard checks that they'd done on my account, because they shouldn't have been doing those, right? They could have just done one, but they'd done multiple, which was really not good for your credit rating, right? Now, eventually HSBC got back to me, I think it was around 3 months later, and declined my application. Even though I've got hundreds of thousands of pounds in the bank with them and mortgages and all this stuff, they declined my application, which was really baffling to me. Now, that seems like it is a familiar scenario for thousands and thousands and thousands of business owners that have been trying to get these bounce back loans, right? And so what happens is you get into the HSBC ecosystem, they're overwhelmed, they just automatically decline everyone. And what that means is that you waste the time when you could be going with somebody else. Now, in my business, I was blessed and fortunate enough that I didn't just rely on HSBC, and you need to make sure that you don't just rely on one bank to get one of these bounce back loans. You need to be applying to as many as you can. Now, I found the best option for me was Metro Bank. And so I applied with Metro Bank. They arranged an appointment for me to open a business account. I had to go in and see them, but the appointment was only 7 days later. When I was there, I was approved, I saw a real person, and the bounce back loan was in my account 48 hours later. That meant that my business had the cash flow that it needed during these uncertain times. And I would suggest that if you're considering HSBC, be hesitant to make sure that you have other options. Don't just leave it with HSBC. I'm not saying that you can't go and apply with HSBC, but maybe apply to all of the banks that are currently accepting new accounts at the time of this video. And ones that I've seen that are doing quite well are Metro Bank. Your local branch might be busy, so go back a few days later if they don't have appointments. Try another branch for them. Or Starling Bank is a really good internet bank. They weren't doing very good at the initial start out, but now they've got much, much better as well. So these options are there for you. But I want to hear from you, right? What's your experience been? If you're looking for a video on HSBC, chances are you've had a little difficulty. Tell me in the comments below. Let me know. Did you get it resolved? Was it smooth? Did it work for you? Are you having problems with other lenders? Because if you are, tell me in the comments below. I'll help you. If not, I'll research and find out and make a video for you guys on what you need to do with that lender. I'll find out what's out there in the market, because I train thousands and thousands of entrepreneurs and business owners on my business accelerator. So I've got ideas. I've found people that have already had the experiences and the difficulties you may be going through right now, and I can get the answers for you. So unless I know where you're stuck, I won't be able to help you. But while you're here as well, smash the subscribe button, hit that bell notification. We make hundreds of videos a year on growing business, and I want to help you do that too. Also, while you're here, I've got a very special little offer for you. So I want to give you a free copy of my new book, Expert Mastery. Now, this book is an incredible book that will help you get more leads and more sales. Bounce back loans are great, but ultimately, for your business to thrive and survive, you're going to need more leads and more sales, and this is the book to help you do that. Now, I want to give you a free copy, and all I ask is that you guys pay for the shipping. What's fairer than that, right? So in the description of this video, you can go down there and there's a link. Grab your copy of Expert Mastery today and we'll get that shipped out to you in the next few days. Now, I hope you're finding these videos useful. Do like it, do comment, do subscribe, and do grab that book. And I'll see you guys very, very soon. Bye for now.